Welcome to the Pulse with Peter B. I'm your host, Peter Biancamano. Let's get you to the pulse on everything you need to know. And we are here at the gorgeous Hoboken High School, located at 800 Clinton Street in the beautiful city of Hoboken, New Jersey. And folks, this is our monthly segment featuring all the wonderful programs, administrators, staff members that the Hoboken Public School District has to offer. And today, and as you can hear from the excitement in my voice, we're getting sporty, as we say, in Hoboken, because we are joined by the Hoboken High School Athletic Director, Mr. Jack Baker. Great to have you on the program, sir.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I love all the programs, academic programs, but everybody knows at home I'm a sports guy. We'll have Tony Richardson on later in the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Mr. Baker, talk to me how long you've been with the district.
So Peter, this is my 19th year with the district. I spent a year in Paterson, working for the Paterson Public Schools. And I was also, I've been here in Hoboken, I've been the baseball coach for 8 years. Professionally, I've been a physical education teacher and health teacher, both in the high school and at the elementary level. I've coached several other sports, including volleyball, swimming, you name it, basketball. I've really embraced working here and coaching here for the Hoboken Public Schools for this 19 years.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to being now that I was in elementary school vice principal. I served as an acting principal at the Collaborative School.
Wow.
So I feel like I've been really lucky to serve on many roles here for the Hoboken Public Schools, which has been just an awesome experience so far.
And that's fantastic. And that just is a testament to what the Hoboken Public School District does. You started just as a teacher. I don't want to say just as a teacher, but you started as a teacher and then you worked your way up to athletic director. And this is what year?
This is my third year as the
athletic director. Unbelievable. So look, I always give so much credit to people who do your job because there's scheduling, there's weather issues. While we're filming today, we had pretty inclement weather today. The toughest part of your job as athletic director, you believe?
So the scheduling certainly is difficult. We're here today on a snowy day, and we had some cancellations within the schedule. I'm always trying to, work with the coaches, working with the HCIAL, the Hudson County Interscholastic Athletic League, to make sure that our schedules are, that they're competitive. There's competitive balance. I also serve on a lot of state committees to ensure that we're in compliance and we're making sure scheduling at the state level is competitive as well. So scheduling is definitely one of those that's challenging. The athletic director, there's a lot of games, a lot of night events, a lot of weekend events, which is awesome for our student athletes to be a part of. But being an athletic director is definitely the coolest job I've had in the district for sure.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And what sets Hoboken apart? I mean, Hoboken has a rich lineage when it comes to obviously the football program. How many state championships?
Yeah, so we've had several state championships over, I think it's definitely approaching 10 state championships. We've been so beneficial to have some great coaches. The community, the sense of civic pride within this community is just awesome. The support, both from Dr. Johnson, our assistant superintendent, Ms. Rodriguez-Gomez, our school principal, Ms. Picapietra. We have great vice principals, Mr. Williams, Mr. Ponce. We also have a director of academic support, Mr. Benway, who's able to assist our student athletes both in season, out of season. So the support is just tremendous here. And, it's really a great place to work, a great environment. In the community, like I said, the pride and being a Red Wing is just the tradition continues.
And obviously, you and I spoke about this off camera, but these students are student athletes, but they're students first.
Correct.
So, are there any type of vigorous programs they have to go to make sure their grades are up to play in this wonderful lineage of sports?
Absolutely. So the NJSIA, is really it has a detailed approach to the eligibility process. So we make sure we monitor our student athletes throughout the season to make sure they're keeping up with, the requirements, 15 credits per semester. And like I said, if any of our student athletes need assistance, during the school year, they could, go to Mr. Benway and the Academic Support Center. We encourage our student athletes to sign up for the NCAA Clearinghouse. We have a future collegiate athlete academy night that Dr. Johnson wanted us to start. Basically making aware of our student athletes and our families of all of the opportunities to receive academic scholarships, their approach to that process, and like I said, any assistance that they need, to sign up to be a potential prospective student athletes is always our encouragement here.
And you mentioned something because you mentioned Mr. Benway, and we love Chipper because he's
Yep.
old Hoboken, of course, and all of that. And he was in here a little earlier today. Shy to be on camera, though. The program he runs, in order for students who want to continue, their playing careers or even their educational, more importantly, their educational careers
Absolutely.
in any type of college or university that they're interested in. I was wondering if you could explain to the audience what that is, what
Absolutely.
program he
So Mr.
entails.
Benway provides a program where students that, if they're struggling or need a little extra support, during the marking period, over the summertime, if students need to catch up on some coursework from the previous school year, he comes into school early, like 7:30 and stays late after school. We provide assistance during the school day. So we try to Mr. Benway makes himself available throughout the entire school day to help keep our students on track. All right. And we've established a little model of some catch up opportunities. Right. So, and as the athletic director, I really I promote our student athletes to be responsible and be ahead and make sure that they, if they know they're going to have some assignments that are due, to really, plan ahead, basically. And if they need to, plan with other students, they have the opportunity to use the Academic Support Center to catch up on their work.
That is fantastic. And your role as athletic director is more than just the high school. You and I were talking before the segment started about what you do district wide.
Yeah.
And I think that's important because we do have parents watching us who might have a son or daughter in the elementary school to middle school.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you bringing up that aspect because, serving in this district, pretty much K to 12 at some point of my career, I have a really good relationship with all of our families, and I know it goes so fast to see some of the students that I taught at Calabro School now are seniors and approaching graduation. So I really try to bridge the gap from elementary to middle school to the high school level. So we've incorporated a lot of camps and clinics at the middle school level. So we can connect our high school head coaches, our assistant coaches, our players with the middle school students coming up. All right. Just for instance, we have a middle school basketball clinic going on this weekend. We'll have both of our head coaches there to assist and help out. And meet the families and the players. We're always, Dr. Johnson's vision was the rigor, the relevance, and the relationship aspect. And we are really cultivating that relationship part with the coaching staffs and our rising prospective student athletes coming to Hoboken High School.
And really quickly, because we have 30 seconds left here, how many sports are offered to students at the high school?
So currently we have, it's growing, every year. We've added ice hockey to our program.
Oh, yeah, I heard. Yeah.
We have a varsity ice hockey team now. We have girls lacrosse that are participating.
The ice hockey's with Weehawken, correct?
Yep,
Yeah.
we co-op with Weehawken and lacrosse,
Right.
Girls and boys lacrosse and ice hockey.
Right.
Which has been an amazing experience. Our wrestling program is growing. We are able to host wrestling matches here at Hoboken High School now, which the community is really embracing. And that's going very well as one of the sports. But we have over 26, 27 sports now, growing, and we're meeting the need. If we want to add some sports, if
That's awesome.
Yep.
And what is your confidence in one of these 26, 27 sports of another state championship?
Oh, of say baseball,
In anything.
anything. I would say football is
Yeah.
definitely.
What is your confidence?
My confidence? I really love, all of our sports holistically. But I say as an athletic director, but basketball, we lost in a state championship last year.
Oh,
Volleyball, we lost in a state championship. But with having these conversations where we're in the state championship, those losses are good teachable moments for our
I love
community
that.
and our student athletes. And we're certainly going to turn those runner-up experiences into state titles.
Well, Jack Baker, the Hoboken High School athletic director, thank you so much
Thank you,
for
Peter.
all your hard work
Thank you so much.
and to our students and things like that. We really, really appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right, folks, we will be right back.